Yo, howdy, howdy. What's good? What's happening? What's popping? Are you okay? Are you good? Are you doing all right? Are you winding down your weekend slowly and nicely? Hope you guys are having a nice and cool day over there, cool Sunday evening. I don't know if it's evening already, but for me, it's actually 8:39 p.m. So, such a nice Sunday evening over here. I'm enjoying my Sunday, taking down slowly. Yeah, man, I'm grateful for the good health and everything. Should I say, I'm grateful to the God, the Creator, who enables us to see another day. And actually, today has been the last day of the month. It's been such a good month. August has been a month full of dramas here and there, juices to every day. So it's been a good month. I just can't complain. Just I feel blessed and I feel nice, and I feel nice that you guys are doing okay. And so, speaking about being okay, being nice, my thoughts and prayers go for grandma. Okay, Brand's grandma, or whatever she is at the hospital. May she receive quick and speedy recovery. Nobody wants to be sick. Nobody. And nobody. I mean, everyone wants to be fine. Okay. I will never want to hear that somebody is sick or whatever they're struggling with their health. I really think that health is the number one investment. Number one. Health is everything. Okay. Health is wealth, actually. You can have anything but lose your health. You've seen there are a lot of people who are struggling with their health, and such a bad thing. You can only imagine what grandma is going through. So you guys, please put grandma in your prayers. I mean prayers, not money. Prayers, okay? So some things are beyond material and money contributions. You can donate, but now look, grandma is having a very nice house over there in the village, but she doesn't have the privilege to be in that house because of the health. That's why I say, everyone deserves that good health. So if you're doing good, you and your family are having a good, just take a moment to to say thank you to God who give you that. Anyway, I'm not here to preach, even though it's a Sunday and I'm in my official black shirt. I don't know if you guys realize that I like black, every day. I like black, whether black shirt, jacket, anything, black. I like them black. Anyway, so karibu sana, welcome to another video. My name is JT. This right here is JT Podcast. I'm glad to have you here, and so I welcome you to the show. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. And tell a friend. You can forward the video, you can share the video, the live stream to whoever you want to share this with. Yeah. So we have a lot to talk about, and kind of a weekly and a monthly recap, and of course checking what's popping in the streets without forgetting the shenanigans here and there. I realize there is some light, some background light that is illuminating my hair, and is looking like I've colored my hair. It's not like I've colored my hair. My hair is dark black, but I don't know what that color. Anyway, no wahala. Okay, karibu sana. Like the video as you're joining, subscribe the channel. Yes, let's get the show rolling. Okay. Now we are set. We are now set, right? I'm happy that you guys have joined the live stream. Okay. I see you all in the house. Thank you so much. Actually, being the last day of the month, I really want to take this moment to appreciate you all for being here for the whole month, for the whole August has been a good month. I hope it's been good a month to you and to your family, August. Next one, I see you. Antoinette, I see you. Angela, Antoinette, I see you. Mr. Fruit in the house. Amida, Director Kevo, Yvette Kinchkin, I see you. Alan Girl, Fruits, Miss Optimistic, J. Aner or Junior, I don't know. Maureen, I see you. Karibu sana. Tina, your brother, I see you. Corinne, I see you. Who else? Gracie, I see you. Four Season, I see you. Victory Space, I see you. My channel member, appreciate you being here. Big shout out to you. Clara was good. My channel member, thank you for being here. Your dear family, Farm for Life, I see you. Rehema Kibwana, mambo vipi, karibu. Thank you for joining. Stack to one. I see you. J7488. Hey, Jade. Hey, Jace. Hey, Jay. All right. Appreciate you being here. Nixon Bash, I see you. Just quickly before we get this done, I just want to say hello to you. Eva Miller, I see you. Eve Keeps, I see you. I see you. I see y'all. Trigger News. Trigger, umeanza mambo gani? Nyabohanse to the world, I see you. Oh, Gracie and Atene Souza. All right, as we're moving ahead, I'll be highlighting a comment because I just want to make this as engaging as possible. I don't want to lecture you today, even though it's a Sunday. I'm not here to preach. I'm just here to catch up with you all and to talk about what's popping in the streets. So let's make it a what? A conversation, like a conversation, an engaging conversation. Let's check what you guys have to say for today, what you have for me or for these streets. Okay. So grandma is sick. I just want to bring this to your attention that grandma is sick, and she's seriously sick, and while the party is being organized, the handover party, that she need to receive her house, she's not at home. And up to now, they haven't established they have diagnosed and say, or maybe what is the cause of the disease. People are saying maybe it's severe malaria, or some are saying I don't know it's what. But she's sick and she's not at home currently as I'm making this video. She's been admitted. Actually, the other day I made a video. If you check my reaction videos, the other day I made a video talking about the boys carrying the grandma on the bike to the hospital, while these other people were just going on with the construction as always. So I was like, why could they not actually even hire a car, if not for that Mara's car, one of them car, to take grandma to hospital? And so I thought the disease wasn't that serious, but now it turns out that it's serious, even though, as I say, everything from Nyabohans, we have to take it with a pinch of salt. I mean, I'm not buying anything. I'm not buying everything with 100% confidence. I just want to say I'm giving it a benefit of that grandma, maybe she have been told to play along the script. But let me say she's sick because I saw a drip in her hand. Yeah, I saw a drip, of which anything is possible. So I'm just hoping that she gets okay. But now, while she's sick, while she's admitted there, Maro hasn't gone to check her. No Rocio, no whoever. So I'm asking, being in hospital all this day, and Maro comes to ask the boys, how's the grandma doing? And you're there constructing a house for the same grandma. I don't understand. Make that make sense, because I don't know. Why is Maro not going to see the grandma and asking about the boys? But the craziest part of this all is how Maro is coming out now to allege that is probably the neighbors, these neighbors, or the so-called neighbors, maybe the other family, they're jealous of grandma's big achievement, and now it's like they're trying to pin her down. They're trying to bring her down, and actually he has ordered the boys to stop feeding grandma with the cookings that is being cooked there with those villagers, because maybe according to Maro, he really think that the grandma is the biggest target right now. So I don't know if this is how grandma is going to live her life, because okay, I'm looking at this as a big achievement, like something good that grandma should be celebrating and maybe elevated in our society. Maybe in a way she could now go on live nicely with the villagers and family members. But now, as Maru is trying to bring it out, now he's trying to bring it, I look like now grandma has stepped to a different class. She doesn't need to associate with neighbors. Actually, talking about association or whatever you call it. Maru is actually planning to fence that compound, because these neighbors, they're coming there to charge their phone, they're coming there to steal, they'll be coming there to rob her the TV and blah blah. So I don't know if grandma is going to live that particular life as a villager or among the villagers over there, because even right now as we speak, her toilet is being used by the whole community as the community toilet. It's outside there because a latrine, let me call it latrine or toilet in that manner. So I don't know if this grandma, because now she has been constructed a modern house, she's going to be isolated from the rest of the villagers to start a different life and operate differently, because now she has a house. Right now, Maru is alleging that neighbors are now bewitching the grandma, and now she should not eat anything prepared from the village. Oh, oh, okay. I don't know where this thing is going though, but I feel it's way complicated. Now, didn't Maru say he doesn't believe in superstition and witchcraft and whatever? So why will she not eat things that are prepared from the village? So Mara will be giving money for food. They should be buying food from the hotel, because grandma is the biggest target right now. And we cannot risk feeding her food prepared from the village, because these people, they want her gone. Let me use that term. So tell me, who exactly wants grandma gone and for what purpose? Because she has a big house. So how is she going to live her life, the rest of her life in that village? I don't understand. You know, I don't understand. Junie, I see you. Erin, I see you too. Let's see. Maro announced that on his video and never cared to check on grandma. That I'm even scared of that, saying that Maro can just make a video and talk about grandma's sickness, and he hasn't taken a chance to go even and see her, leave alone taking her to hospital, because the boys are the one who are struggling with her. All Maro is concerned about is the house and donations coming. I don't understand, why will you still be in someone's home talking about doing their life better, where that person is sick, very sick, admitted in the hospital, and you're never going to see her? Never. So they're saying they're waiting for grandma. Whenever she will be discharged from the hospital, that is when they will carry on with the parties. And now grandma is saying that party should be postponed, because there's no way that she can come there to celebrate where she's not fine. So if they don't care about her, they should go home and wait for that day that she'll be fine. She will call them. Oh, a cow has been prepared. A lot of things have been prepared for the party, but the owner of the home is sick in the hospital. Nobody's seeing her. Some things are really crazy for me even to imagine. RNM, karibu sana. Where have you been, RNM? You've been missing, I hope you've been good. I hope you've been good. Karibu sana. Karibu sana. Karo, I said hello to you, by the way. Karibu sana. Collins, I see you. Whatever you're saying. Whatever you're saying. Do I look like I care? Maybe I don't. BL, thank you for being here, my channel member. I see you. Who's he? Lolo Chaser. Oh, that's a good one. Joe, and I see you. Stack to one, I see you. Hamisi, I saw you complaining on Marwa's channel, telling them why is Marwa giving out 10,000 extra money on the chairs? You really think that Marwa cares about your opinion, my guy? Like now you're complaining and telling Marwa, why will you give 10,000 extra money? That money should be used to do something else, bro. Keep your advice for yourself. Kenge cannot be advised. Nice. Let's go on. Okay. What's up, Vijay? Kijana Mpole, I see you. All right. So let me play this video. We can start from there because, okay, we have a lot to talk about. Yes. In a bit. Like the video, guys, as you're joining. Like the video as you joining.
Push them.
How is grandma doing? You're actually the one very close.
I went there very early in the morning.
Okay, I just want to play that part and I relax first and just let that sink in, because like how is grandma doing, because you're the closest. What are you doing in her home? I mean, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing in her home where she's not there? Does not really care about this grandma, or it was all about business, collecting funds and bouncing, nothing else. Anyway, grandma.
And I confirmed from the doctor that she had been diarrheaing the whole night.
Oh, she's been diarrheaing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they are having some checkups and they promise.
Oh, just a minute.
When I go there next time, they'll give me the real results of the problem, because yesterday they had tried to look, have the checks,
okay,
the checkups. They say that since
all right. So Mara was asking from this boy, because apparently he was the one who took the grandma to hospital on a bike. Where Rocio flexed there with the Mercedes and the Land Cruiser. So how is it? How is the grandma doing? Okay, grandma is doing this. But you know what Mara is saying, that grandma might be bewitched by by these neighbors. So she should not eat anything that is being prepared or cooked by neighbors or villagers in that manner. So why? Because of the house? Who want to eliminate grandma, by the way? Who want to eliminate grandma, and for what reason? Because of the house. If there's someone that I can if let me remind you about this. If there is someone that is crazy, if there is someone who is kind of bewitching the grandma, this guy.
let's go out.
Nice, okay. Go out.
That was the way. The natural witch was already there in the house, screaming, and Maru is looking for witches who are witching the mother, the grandma. Yet you are buffering. Oh. All right. Sorry. Let me let me reduce the workload on my workload. I know what is happening. I do. Sorry. Let me just reduce the workload. I know what is happening. What about now? Kindly let me know if I'm still buffering, all right? Let me know if I'm still buffering from your end. Am I still buffering? Is my network still buffering, or we good now? Up. Okay. Just a second. All right. So I believe that right now we're good, like good. I believe that right now we're good. Okay, now we're good. I believe so. Let me start from here, guys, in a bit.
Shocked because it's shaking. I don't know if it's me who's seeing that. It's blinking. Here we have Brian Burure. Brian, come here, Brian. Brian is going to school. Brian, how are you? I'm fine. How do you?
You need your money back. Okay, I'm sending your money back right now. Anyway, let's go on with this. So here comes Brian Burure. At least I'm not buffering like Sensor's video today.
You see your new house, you and grandma. People are complaining that you don't work in the site. But you are working.
Okay, Brian Burure, this is the guy. The guy I'm saying, at least for now, I can just give the flowers what they're doing. Like, at least the house is really looking good. I mean, yeah. Nobody's actually perfect, you know. You cannot be completely bad. You cannot be completely good. So there's that side. Everyone has those sides, right? I really believe so. Even if you are that bad, you still can be used as a bad example. So that is the most useful part of you. So people will be like, don't be like that person. So at least now you're useful in that side. So this guy was asking Brian Brure, because he hasn't gone to school. But Brian Brure is looking about the grandma. I don't know why Maro keeps asking these boys about their grandma, where he's still here and he can go check their grandma. Will grandma come from hospital? Now Maro come and welcome her. What is that going to be? I mean, on a serious note. Yeah, Miss, I agree. I agree with you. The house is really beautiful. It's fine. I mean, when something is cool, just say it's cool. You know, it won't cost you nothing. When something is cool, just say it's cool. The house is cool. Even though Mara has bagged some good money from that, the house is cool, you know. So this is the house that is making villagers and neighbors want to bewitch grandma and take her down. Neighbors and these villagers. Because according to Maro, he thinks that these villagers, they now want the grandma gone. I know for what reason, I don't know why, but grandma is in danger. Grandma's life is really in danger because villagers want her gone. Why? Why would villagers want to keep her grandma? What did she do?
Yes, and what's happening with your lips? You have malaria or what's going on? Malaria. Okay, but at least, guys, Brian is having socks that we bought him. Nice trousers. He's looking like a rich kid. Very nice quality. Very nice T-shirt. You went to see grandma today? Yeah. How is she doing? It's good. Better.
All right. Oh, Fruits, what are you saying? Fruits is saying, who bewitched her? I think a reactor, a friend of you, said someone visited Brian's mother's grave. Another reactor said something about being sacrificed. Another one talks about snakes. All right, me, I'm not really a huge believer of superstition and whatever, but I know there exist some energies, there are dark forces, and there are spiritual forces. That one for sure, I know they exist. But I don't know if I don't know if they are connected to whatever Maro has been doing there. Maro visiting the graveyard of Brent's grandma or Brent's mother. I don't know, visiting there. I don't know if it's connected, but I really think that maybe grandma is in some shock, maybe, and maybe she feels like God and his team are devil worshippers, like these people are just Illuminati and some sort of cult, whatever. Those secret society members. So they think that they are doing all this for grandma, maybe to occupy her and take over all this. So it's so crazy over there that maybe some rumors are coming from the village, by the way, that that this guy came here to build a house. That when according to the sources that I had, like she's really afraid to come and step to this house because somebody told her that the day she's a day step in that house, it will be the end of her. So she's scared in a way because, okay, you've been hearing this story of these people are Illuminati, these people are devil worshippers. So what are they actually? The question that they were asking grandma is to them absolutely nothing. That the reason, the story behind is because of this young boy that he went somewhere to steal a phone, and now because he stole a phone, subscribers thought that it's because he doesn't have a good home and whatever. That's why they're now sending money for her. So some people don't really believe that. They really say this guy there's a very good land over there. You can see closer to the road. Very closer to the road, a very good land over there. And a lot of people over there are looking at that land. They are having their eyes on the land. So Mara thought maybe, according to the rumors, okay, I'm not saying that it's still me. Okay. I don't know why it's still breaking up so bad. Why it's still breaking up? Alisa, are you up to date, or maybe you're some minutes behind? Please let me know if I'm still breaking up. Somebody let me know if I'm still breaking up. Oh my God. Okay. Just give me a moment. Let me fix my audio and whatever. Let me fix my audio and these things, because we can do this like it is right now. Oh my God. What about there? Just. Tell me if I'm still breaking up. Oh, I'm trying to have a good voice, a good sound, whatever. Oh my goodness. Okay. Just okay. I hope we're good now. Are we? Are we not? Are we or are we not? Young boy David. JT is having a lot of stupid. Yeah, it's Ravi David. Who care who you are, young boy? Who cares who you are? I know who you are, but do we care? All right. I don't know if it's still breaking. I'm not gonna really. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on. If you haven't heard of those Illuminati nonsense when you're upgrading your life, then you still have a long way to go. Clara, I want someone to write a good comment and tell me if I'm good or not. Oh, someone is saying now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Give me a moment. Just give me a minute. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me know if I'm good right now. I'm not gonna adjust anymore. Let me know for a second if I'm good, because hey, this one is costing my time. If now this one won't do, okay. Yes, we're good now. Right, all right. I appreciate that big time. Now I'm sure we're good. I'm not gonna make a lot of things. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate that. Yeah. Uh, okay. Hey, I miss you. You can't stop complaining. Let me reduce the voice now, the volume, not voice. Okay, let's go on. I've adjusted everything according to whatever. Okay, I was talking about. No, nobody can kidnap me. Actually, nobody can do that. I was talking about the allegations that are coming from the villages right now. The villagers have warned grandma not to step in that house. Okay, they have told her not to. Just have that wild feeling that why is Maro so concerned about building a house for someone they have no relationship. He has no idea who this grandma is or whatever. They are not related in any way. And where is that all money coming from? And just like everyone would say, like when something is given to you for free, then you're the product. Or how did they say? When you're not in you're not in the table, you're in the menu. Coming so hard to build your house and all that. Are you sure you're going to get into that house? So grandma is a little bit scared. That is according to something that is coming out. But I'm saying that is because these neighbors are not good, or villagers, and nobody actually should feed that grandma. Maybe right now she's a biggest target, and maybe someone wants her gone. Maybe someone wants grandma gone. I don't know. I'm not sure who's that person who wants grandma gone, and for what reason. Who is that? Who that want grandma gone, by the way? Let me play the receipt as we go ahead. Yeah, when you can't tell what they are selling, you are the grandma scared. Yo, I know. I don't know if it's still glitching up to now, but we just can move on. We just move on, bro. I mean, let's go on.
You transferred grandma to another hospital, or she's still in the same hospital? Okay, so she's feeling better. And which disease did they say?
Yeah.
Mary is asking this young boy if they have transferred the grandma from that hospital to another. Hey, what am I going to do today? What am I doing today? Because hey, everyone is on my case. Hey, JT, you okay, just please. Some people are naturally like messy. All right. I know the glitch is becoming because of the network. My network today decided to misbehave like big time, but I apologize for that. Like really, I'm so sorry for that. Oh my God, I'm sorry for that. LTS, you're saying Marwa by saying that he thinks the family has been bewitching is simply making an admission before allegation flow in his direction. You know the old saying, whoever smells it, tell it. Exactly. You know, right now, this guy is saying, that villagers or maybe neighbors, they're having a bad eye on her, and maybe they want her gone. So actually, he's any food that is prepared from the village. Maybe because these people, they're the one who want her gone. You see, it will be so. It might be. It could be. I don't know. It will be very shocking if anything happened to grandma, because how will people? At least we know what YouTube is, right? And we know that actually people can donate money. We know, like me, you, both of you and I, we know that people can donate from whatever, because this is a global platform. So people can come through for you, people can send money, you can do something constructive for someone. But there are those villagers who does not understand something of that sort. So they don't understand how will people who you have no relationship with will come through for you, send all that money to build your house for no apparent reason, like why, how. Immediately you step into that house, you are gone. And now this guy can come and take your property because, of course, he's the one who was building the house. Everyone will see the videos are over there. So maybe he's targeting this plan or this land and building a house here. This young boy, Brian, is not that. Maybe literally he has no authority to claim the land or anything. Maybe because the grandma has no power in this home as per now. So when all these rumors are going on like that, so Maro is coming out to say these villagers who are wanting grandma not to come to the house are the one who want her gone. So it's like a shift of blames. Villagers are saying maybe this guy, Sense of Maro, has a plan to eliminate grandma and take over the one who want her gone because they are jealous of her and her achievements. So what could that happen? What could that mean? What could that mean for you? Or maybe as you see this thing going on like that, what comes to your head? What comes to your mind? Let me know. Let me know. Hamis is saying, isn't ironical that the term YouTube has for devil worshipper, but still which gospel song on the platform. All right, I don't know what you mean, but village is village. There's no way that you can make everyone to think the way you think. Everyone will have their own opinion at the end of the day. So I understand. For me, I really understand when the villagers have their own thought about this guy, about YouTube, about something. In the same way, they will have their own thought about why Maru is doing what he's doing to grandma, yet they don't have any relationship. So they are yet to understand why, what is happening, you know. Kizandi is saying, JT, Kenge surveyed or interrogated grandma, Brian family to check his chances to grab the land and ownership. They are not drunkard to bribe with small monies or take the land. This is the one is the biggest picture. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know. You know, Lady M was good. Sorry guys, today my internet will be messy a little bit, but I'm praying that you guys can feel it. Maybe I'll just need to cancel the receipt and I bring it back because of the glitch. Let me play it once, then we get to talk about it. All right, listen to this.
To look, have the checks,
Okay.
the checkups. They said that since she has been using those medicines that we got from the previous hospital,
Okay.
they cannot tell that she has malaria because they can't see it. Because the parasite they might have been hiding because of the medicine. So that's why they advised to admit her so that after some time they can check on her.
Okay. Let's go on, David.
Very close. So I just want to finish up and confirm all the medicines inside. I take food for her.
Who is cooking for grandma?
I'm the one that have been doing so, but I've been also been helped by another fat lady. I don't know the name.
So Maru is asking this boy. Maru is asking the Robbie David, like, who's cooking for grandma? David is saying it's me with the other lady that he described as a fat lady over there. So Mara does not trust the food that is coming from this home or this village, because for now he feel like anyone around grandma right now, they want her gone. So he's warning them not to feed grandma with anything. So I don't know, what is that?
Who's here?
Yeah.
No, I want you to be buying food in the hotel. Don't let people cook for grandma. Please.
Okay.
Be asking me for money.
Yeah.
Go with the container.
Yes.
Buy food in the hotel. Any food she wants to eat.
Yes.
From today, no cooking for her.
Today, no cooking for her from the village, because right now we can know who is targeting her, who wants her gone. My sickness, because I think people fall sick. It's a natural thing. Like you can fall sick. Sickness is something that happen to us human being. Any other living thing, you can be ill sometimes. So if she's sick and you haven't gone to hospital to establish, or maybe for diagnosis and something, but you're sitting down home and thinking that it's the villagers who want grandma gone because they're jealous of the big house that subscribers have constructed for her. Some things are really crazy to imagine, but that is jealous of grandma and they want her gone because of the big house that we have constructed. And so from today, nobody should give her food from the village. They should be buying food. Actually, Mara said he will be sending money for food to be bought to be given to grandma, not cooking from the village. Avoid that, because people want her gone.
She's taking a lot of fruits and I have to be there.
Yes, please. Fruits are better.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
When you want to I'll give you guys, it's very important that grandma doesn't get food from the village anymore because you don't know other people's plan.
I don't know what is Maro trying to project, for sure. I don't understand what this guy is trying to project. Maybe he's signaling something. Sometimes you can be running your mouth and it turns out that you ran your mouth and you messed up. Like you say some stuff that may be coming to bite you. Because that maybe someone from the village is targeting grandma. What if something happened? Sometimes be careful with your words. What if something happened to grandma right now? What will you explain? Will you say, yes, I knew that someone was targeting her? It's just a way of diverting that thought because maybe you are scared that something might happen. This guy might be scared that something might happen to grandma and people may have him blamed, or maybe they will doubt him. They will say, maybe this guy, why did he come to do here? You heard a lot of cases, a lot of stories, and a lot of allegation of projection that this guy is associated with the dark forces, the devil worship and Illuminati, or whatever they call it. I mean, I don't know what is that kind of projection, but for me, on a serious note, I don't really believe that coming up with such a house was associated with anything to do with the devil worshipping or anything. I know I work on this platform. I know what YouTube can do. I know what your subscribers can do. I know what your fan base can come and do. But now, for people who don't understand that kind of thing, they really feel like this guy has a motive. He has something to do all he's doing here. Maybe he's targeting the house, or maybe the land and the house, or maybe he's planning to take over everything here. So, so he's bringing out this allegation that is the villagers who want the mama gone, so that whenever something happens, God forbid, if something happens, they will say, oh, but I'm just saying, grandma is not feeling well, and we're wishing her a quick recovery. But now this kind of projection are really giving me some headache, because why will you want to project something like that? Why will you want to project and bring some? I kind of feel like that is some reverse psychology stuff. Like, what is this though? What is it? What is this conversation coming from? Like right now, people. Like, what did he say, by the way? Let me repeat.
Yeah, when you want to go, I'll give you money.
Okay, let me confirm all the bags comes.
Okay. Guys, it's very important that grandma doesn't get food from the village anymore because
Oh. It's very important that grandma does not get food from the village anymore. Oh, because of what?
you don't know other people. It's a little concerning because we are about to start the big party tomorrow. My grandma is very, very sick.
Me, I have a belief that this is just a normal sickness, but it's not good and say, oh, it's the villagers who want grandma gone, or maybe she's the target because she has a house. So I don't know. I don't just want to. I don't want to base my mind on that, because I think everyone can get sick. We get sick sometimes in our lives, So if grandma is sick, they better take her to the hospital, invest in her health, take her to a better hospital, go see what is the problem with her. If it was malaria or whatever, they should do that. They should establish, instead of bringing this kind of controversy, because now at the end of it will come still biting on this guy. I don't know if he know that this whole projection that he's bringing will come biting on her, on him, because now he's saying that the villagers, maybe they have her as a target. Like they have her as a target and they want her gone because of jealousy jealousy or whatever. She has a big house. When you try to bring this superstition and this kind of things, people will start now thinking towards that direction, that maybe, it's not even neighbors, it's not even these villagers, maybe it's you. Maybe it's you that you want her gone so that you can take over the land and the house. So I don't think it was a nice one to start projecting and bringing these ideas that, grandma is being bewitched or she's being targeted by villagers. I mean, no. What if these same villagers will start telling grandma, because I've heard that they're telling her that is she should never dare to step in that house. Maybe she need to go see a witch doctor to cleanse or tell her if that was a clean plan or they have something tied to it. People can come up with anything to say. They can say, "Oh, do you know why he painted that house pink? Pink has a meaning." They may say pink is associated with the devil worshipping or whatever. People can say whatever they want to say. I mean, there's a lot of things that people can say. So I don't think it was nice for Maro to start coming out and projecting that grandma is being a target because of the house. Because now they can have the same thought about him. Yeah, Engineer Rico, I'm sorry that my microphone is breaking. It's because of the internet today is not stable. So forgive me for the breaking. It's now green, not pink. There's a lot of colors in that house, both green, pink, white. What are you saying? You just have to see the high level of work being done in that house. Solar panels and flat screen television, certain was not done for grandma. He has triggered suspicions. Yeah, and now talking about people wanting her to go, brings a lot of things, by the way. And the village operates on a different frequencies. Some things we may hear and think that, oh, those are stories. Do they even exist? Yeah, they do. In the villages, people don't really see things straight like that. Like, for example, a normal bird can come and land in your home, on top of your roof. But someone can look at that bird and be like, no, this bird has been sent. So people have that mind, like, even a bird can be sent, that this bird has been sent by a witch or something. It is here to collect information, or the bird is here to throw some energies, the dark forces here. So it's different. In the village, people have a lot of beliefs. The village people think differently. So you won't be surprised to hear how they're telling grandma not to move into this house, because they think that this house has been built by devil worshippers and Illuminati people, and they want her to step in and be sacrificed. Like that was a plan. So grandma is kind of scared. And Mara has been mentioning about this, like grandma is so scared. It's so scared. And it's like the shock is too big. Like she can't believe her eyes. Yeah, she can't believe. But now there is something else that these villagers are telling her, that it could be a thing to do with something. So grandma is kind of scared. So this is saying villagers should not cook for grandma anymore because they targeting to take her out. So tell me, after she comes from the hospital, how is she going to live here? Is she going to operate on her own, not associate with anyone? Because now if she can't eat anything prepared from the village, I'm not sure after this thing happening, after the house is done and handed over to her, I don't know what she's going to do. I don't know if she is going to I don't know if she's going to live there by herself, cook for herself, and do everything for herself. No man is an island. No man is an island. So right now you can't tell grandma not to eat food from the villagers. You can't tell her not to associate. Actually, Maru is saying that they should erect a perimeter wall or maybe a fence to keep the neighbors away, because most of them, they don't have good intention. I don't disagree. Sorry, I don't disagree completely that some things like this don't happen. They do, like they really do. But I don't want to base my whole argument on that. That hey, this is all about is all about witchcraft and all that. No, I don't really want to believe so. I think that for grandma to fall sick is such a natural thing, as a biological thing, as a human being. Sometimes your body breaks down. Sometimes you fall sick, you know, and sometimes you just I mean, you can even fall sick because of maybe food poisoning or anything. You can be overexcited and your body starts malfunctioning. So it's nothing to be so much curious about. But now that the conversation about being bewitched or someone having some bad eye on her, or maybe some neighbors wanting her gone, now they're targeting her to eliminate her. Now, if that conversation is coming in right now, everyone looking at it to be like, who wants her gone? Is this the same guy? Is this the guy who building the house for her? By the way, they're asking this question. What kind of relationship does Maro have with the grandma? Nothing. No, not relationship. Oh. So why would he build a house for her? Because these villagers, as I told you, villagers don't understand anything to do with YouTube. Most of them, except this young one who know YouTube and technology, that they can explain that YouTube exists and fans can send money, donors can send money for you to do something. Those people can explain. But now there's this other generation of grandma that they have no idea about what YouTube is, how people can come through for you. So they look at all this thing and ask, who this guy with the black shades who always comes showing up here and talking about building a house, buying a TV, buying sofa sets, and doing all that. So what is the plan? What was the plan? What does he want at the end of the day? Because you can't be doing all that for the sake of it. You're doing that. What do you want in return? If you're not on the table, you're on the menu. I mean, if something is given for you for free, then you're the product. So what is the product? What is grandma required to do in the return? What is Maro targeting at the end of the day? So those kind of questions are disturbing villagers, and they're like, oh, my grandma, please don't come to this house. Do not try to set your feet in the house because you have no idea why they are constructing the house for you. So it's some crazy stories that are happening in the village right now. So, but for you and I who understand about this platform and how YouTubers can make money from their subscribers and stuff like that, at least you can explain. But now in the village, you need to make people understand, like, what you're doing, this is what you're doing and why you're doing it, and what is the end game. What is the end game? What do you target in return? What is it that you're targeting in return? So I don't know. So while Senso is saying that they should not feed grandma with anything prepared from the village, that's to me now grandma have to be isolated from the village completely. Now she has to operate differently. She has to be on her own. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. What about the other family members? What about the other family? I'm not sure. So if something happened to grandma, there'll be a lot of questions. I mean, I'm saying God forbid. I'm not saying it. Anything that's to mean maybe her health condition gets worse in that manner. Yeah, thank you. I know what was happening here. My internet has been bad, but thank you. That is back. So I was saying, if grandma's health gets worse, or maybe she stay in the hospital for that longer, then there'll be a lot of questions to be asked here. As Mari is saying, the villagers want her gone, and others, maybe the villagers saying Maro wants her gone. So it's just some kind of shifting blame, or maybe trying to project and prepare people psychologically to say, if anything, just know grandma has been a target from other villagers who are jealous of her. Has nothing to do with me. I've been a good guy here. And the villagers has been targeting grandma. Actually, even said they should not give her food prepared by villagers because these villagers are jealous. They want her gone. So anything, just know I'm not responsible. Okay? Villagers are the one who want her gone because they're jealous. All right. Okay, Ivan Miller is saying, JT, that is my point. You are correct. Maro is setting everything up just like those two ladies who died from his party. They have nothing to do with it. We are watching. Yeah. That is what is coming to my mind. You know, as a world traveler, as a commander, as a traveler, he doesn't have to associate anything with the witchcraft and anything like villagers that having my grandma as a target. I think this guy is exposed not to think about stuff like that. Grandma is in hospital. He has not gone to visit her any day. I mean, he hasn't taken even a moment to go and see what is grandma suffering from. What is the process? Is she being treated or whatever? Nothing. But now sitting down and projecting that, oh, grandma could be a target from the villagers. They want her gone. Oh, for real. What if the villagers start thinking about the same? Because they will ask a question like, who is grandma to you? Nobody. Are you associated with grandma? No. So why did you decide to do all this? It's because the grandkid stole something from me. Brian came to my home and stole a phone, and now we caught him, and we decided to change his life. Do you think people will actually take that as an explanation that, hey, yeah, that's the reason enough that you decided to do something like this? Because now, for people think that this is Marwa's money, okay? This is Marwa's money that she's pouring here, or he's pouring here to her. They won't know about subscribers, about Big Mac or whoever, Michael, and they think it's Marwa's money. So they're asking, why are you pouring all this money? So, as things are going on in the village right now, they're telling grandma, never. Okay? When you get out of the hospital, please go back to your old madhouse. Do not try to go to that house, that new house, because immediately you land in there, you go. You go, and now she's scared. Now she's scared. I don't know. I mean, everyone has their own thoughts. I'm not gonna buy anyone's thought, but for me, I'm just gonna watch it. I'm Karawa saying, hey, Moyo Hari said it's a Bungoma witch behind all this grandma sickness drama. Bungoma rich. Oh, for real? Are you serious? Is that what I said? Shiny. That is why we should be very careful who we allow around us. I wish Brian had learned to stay in their home, no matter how poor they were. See what Brian is going to Kenga's swamp has done. It's crazy, Ben. Today, a content creator said Brian said his grandma said Maru was giving her money to Rocio. Wow. Like grandma's money was given to Rocio. Wait. Hey. Lois. You know, that's crazy. That's crazy. What makes you think so, though? You know, what makes you think so? Gracie, grandma house isn't the only one building in the village. There's a lot of houses being built in Yabohans. Yeah, I know. But now, what is happening? Mara better be careful. If something happens to grandma, he is in big problem. You know, for real. Now, this has nothing to do with that Mara has everything to do with this. I believe 100% that Mara has nothing to do with the grandma's sickness. That is one thing I believe from my heart. I really believe that Mara has nothing to do with the grandma's sickness. But now, based on the village setup, based on how people operate in the village, and based on how people believe things in the village, if anything happened to grandma, trust you me, it would be a huge problem, Omaro. I mean, to be a huge, people will start connecting dots that don't even exist. People will start actually people will have questions, including you and I. We will have questions like some two ladies came to that village, to his home actually. After leaving, they went back to God. I mean, they left completely for good. They died. Jamaican grandma was here, she gone. A neighbor there who was working as a manager, DJ, she went. There's a lot of things that you can associate with that. There's a lot of things that bring rise people's thoughts. So people start going down to connect dots and start asking themselves questions. So that's why I really think that Maro should be careful with this thing and some things that he says right now, because already people have talked about what he said. You know, people already have talked about his move, and they have previously associated him with some this kind of fishy and shady businesses. So if anything really goes wrong for grandma, even though Maro will not have anything to do with it, but it will be so tough on him. Like, I don't know, what will he explain anything? You know, the crazy part is he hasn't even visited grandma to the hospital. Not even a moment, not even a minute. He hasn't taken no second to go and visit grandma. So what does that mean to you? That the grandma is in hospital, admitted, but the guy is still in her home, building a house, buying chairs and TVs and whatever, while the owner of the home that you're doing all that for is not there. So how can you explain something like that to villagers? Yes, for you and I, maybe we can for you and I we can explain, but what about the villagers? Fruits, are you scared? You also visited Mura. No, I'm not scared, for real. If for anything, I'm not scared of such a thing. For me, I'm a different breed. You have to know that. I'm a very different breed. If I was to be scared, I would never even come out here and do a reaction about Mara, because I was there. I ate there, I slept there, I lived there for some days. So I'll be really, really scared. I'll be chickening out right now, but I'm not. I can tell you that for a fact. I'm not scared. Of what? What should I be scared of? You know, I don't believe in such a nonsense. And even if they exist, yeah, I know they exist, but they cannot. Bro, I'm covered. I'm covered with the most precious blood of Jesus. Oh, somebody say amen over there. Or should I preach to you? Should I preach to you? You guys, I'm a firm believer that God has me. Should I read a Bible for you? For me, I'm a believer, okay? And I really believe that I'm protected by the Most High. So if anything they do, it won't affect me. So even if Maro invite me today to go to his home, I can go. You know, for me, I don't believe a lot of nonsense. But now all I'm saying is, logically speaking, with all the things that have happened previously that are associated with Maro, and how people are saying, you know, in the village, as I told you, people will be looking at how you're making progress in life, how you build your house, how you're doing all that things. And people are like, oh, this guy just built a house, bought some 2 cars and do this and done that and done that. They'll be like, oh, this guy must be associated with the devil worshipping. This guy is not clean. This guy is do that. So for me, I don't believe such a things. I believe that people can work hard and become successful. You know, you can work your ass up and be what you want to be. You have the potential. You have everything you need. You can get what you want, you know, as long as you work hard. But now I'm talking about the village setup. You know, I'm talking about the village setup. Like right now, based on the past stuff that happened and all that, if anything, do you really think that people will be like, oh, yo, it just happened, it's a natural thing? No, trust me, it will be very ugly. Now it will be very ugly. You know, Maro trying to say now, oh, villagers now are so jealous of the mama, and she should not even eat food that is prepared with the villagers, because right now that they have seen she has a house, they want to launch the house, they want her gone. Seriously. No. Yeah, I mean, I tell you guys, I'm good. You know, I'm good. I'm protected. Uh, one thing I believe about Marwa's motive to do whatever he did there is purely on money. Okay, I really believe that the reason why Marwa went ahead to build the house and do all that from subscribers' money is because of the money that he's getting from there. He's equally making views. That is money. He's making, people are sending him money for vacation. People are sending him money for like congratulations and all that. That is the biggest motivation that I think, that I believe 100%, that is making the guy do that. And anyone else can do that as a mode of job. Like that is, this platform is Mara's full-time job. Sorry. So if that is the thing, if that's the case, that this is his full-time job, then that's the motivation. Go there, say that you're constructing a house for $30,000, you do a 15,000, you bag 15 to home. That is a fair game. It's a fair game. That one is the one thing I believe 100%. That is the motivation to why he went to do all that. I don't believe that he did that targeting to eliminate grandma to go and take her land and anything. But I tell you for fact, the village operate differently, and the people from the village have their own thinkings. They may be sitting down and say, hey, this guy, why is he doing this? Is he a son to grandma? No. Is he associated with grandma in any way? No. So why is he doing it? Why is he building a house for grandma? People like, this guy, I've heard that this guy is a devil worshipper. Oh, yeah, because where does he get all this money? That small thing that he's holding on the hand every day, that small thing called a GoPro, is the one that gives him all that money. So people be like, oh, no, we don't believe in that. I wish you guys know how the villages operate. I wish you guys understand how villages operate, you know. Okay, let's go on. Gracie asking JT, what do you want Maro to do? Move in with grandma and Brian? I'll ask you the same question. What do you want him to do? Because why are you asking me such a question? Like, what do I want him to do? Why? I don't know what you mean. But I didn't say I want him to do anything. You can tell him what you want. Why do you ask? What do you ask about me? You tell him what you want him to do. Because for me, if you ask me, I'll tell you I'm here as a reactor. And do you have anything you want to tell him to do? As you? Okay, yeah. Anyway, I don't know if I should do this fast. I'm praying that my internet will not buffer again, because it's crazy. It's crazy.
You know, guys, it's very, very important that grandma doesn't get food from the village anymore, because you don't know other people's plan. It's a little concerning because we are about to start the big thing tomorrow.
You don't know other people's plans. Okay. What are the other people's plans, though?
Grandma is very, very sick. I don't know what's going on. So that's why I'm avoiding unnecessary eating. Unnecessary eating, especially food cooked around the village. That one we are avoiding right now.
Wow. So, unnecessary eating. The food that is prepared by the villagers, they could be targeting to harm grandma. I'm not sure who is that actually, who's planning to take down grandma, and for what reason. People build a lot of houses in the village, so if grandma has built a house, should not be a reason that they want her gone. I mean, come on. At least it would be good if I see Maro going to the going to the hospital, at least to check on grandma's health. What's grandma doing? How is she feeling today? But the fact that this guy has never stepped to grandma's hospital or to grandma's place where she's being treated at and to check on her, it raises a lot of questions. Raising a lot of questions that why? Director gave us a grandma should be eating from Star Hotel now, 5-star. Yeah, she's a. The villagers know why Mura built this house for grandma and Brian. Just ask Daniel. Oh, what did Daniel say, by the way? I haven't heard. Please, you let me know. Maybe I'm too behind the news. What did he say about the villagers? About this sense? Shane is saying, I remember how sick Michele Ponte was. Auntie Yami, Joyce's. Oh my God. Please don't bring it up because it will be messy. Because I already had started asking myself a lot of questions that why is everyone who is associated with this guy eventually ever get very sick? Some of them keep high. I mean, they live. I don't know. Okay, Grace is saying, Jet, you asked, you say Maro should be careful and ask what you wanted him to do if you had a solution. I said he should be careful with his words. I think you should be listening to me, okay? Just listen to my statements. I said it's not appropriate for this guy to start uttering words like people want her gone, like people, like villagers are targeting the grandma. So he should be careful with his words. That's what I said. That's to mean he should avoid speaking about things like that, like okay, projecting about some possible harms. You understand what I mean? Like he should avoid such a conversation because when he projects about possible harms that maybe villagers might end up harming her or maybe targeting to poison her and take her down, those kind of conversational words may come biting him back because if something happened, for God's sake, or God forbid, you think those kind of words will go unheard. People will start asking, why did he start projecting about something crazy happening to her some days back? So that's why I said he should be careful with his words, not like he should be careful in that plane. You understand now? Careful with his words. If now you understand it, and I hope you do. Yeah, Wagwan Breman was good. You are? Karibu. Dr. Ashari will say, JT, everything is a learning experience. Either we learn from our own environment or from what we see virtual in Nyabohansi. Life in Nyabohansi is different, and it's indeed a learning experience. 100%. Like 100%. Some things you may even listen to them like stories, but some things really happen. Yeah, some things really happen, and they happen on real world, but they're really hard to believe. Sometimes you may not even believe that they do exist, but they do. Like they do. Maro is a believer in that. That is why he speaks of it. Let me read this. Kizandu saying, JT, we see how Kengas put Murimi in the drunkard in the pocket and terrorizing the whole family while the land is being grabbed by Kengas. Kengas need a weak point in a family to go for a grass. Spot on. Wow. It could have been food poisoning because I don't see anyone washing their hands, especially those people who are preparing goats there and goat soup. I don't know. You know, for me, I really believe that maybe grandma is she's a little bit in a shock. And now I know that she's talking to a lot of people in the village, and these people from the village, as I say, they have their own thoughts. Maybe they're asking grandma, why is this guy building for you? Do you have a relationship with him? Or does he want to sacrifice you? Because according to them, they think that this guy is an Illuminati or devil worshiper or something. So maybe she's scared. Or maybe just a normal sickness. You don't have to have a reason to fall sick. If mosquito bites you, definitely you're going to get malaria, right? So you can explain how did you fall sick? You fall sick because you're human and your body is prone to sickness, so you can get sick. You can get sick. So that, as I say, we don't have to beat our heads asking ourselves, "Oh, how did grandma fall sick?" No, that is some level of, yeah. I don't go that far. That's why I say mothers should be careful with projecting this kind of things that, oh, someone is targeting grandma, they want her gone. Diarrhea is caused by food poisoning, among many other health conditions. I doubt she is having any other symptoms. Wishing her quick recovery. Yeah, according to the other guy, he was explaining that she's been diarrheaing so much. So that could be mean. That could, it could mean something like, cholera or typhoid or whatever. Water that they are drinking, food that they're eating, things like that. I mean, I don't know, lately she's been taken to salon and spa and manicure, pedicure, a lot of stuff. Maybe she has inhaled some chemical she's not used to. Maybe, some procedures. Sometimes some things should be taken slowly, Grandma is not used to those kind of lifestyle. For example, sprays or maybe some chemical applied to her fingers, maybe the nail polish, and she go cooking with the nail polish and the nails and whatever. There are a lot of things that you can explain that maybe you may think is a reason why she's diarrheaing or something, so I don't want to associate it with anything to do with the witchcraft or villagers wanting her gone. But that's what Maro is trying to say. But I say, words have power, so be careful what you say. The Jamaican lady who passed after she went home, he really didn't speak of her. She didn't speak of her, but he took her land, allegedly, and sold her. He's still farming on the land. Where there are unsanitary reasons also, yeah, of course. Grandma is overwhelmed. That is a possible reason too. Like she's overwhelmed with the excitement. Maybe all this news are really huge to digest. Like, oh my God, this is the house for you. The furnitures are coming in, a TV and everything, and this is happening in a very short period of time. And every day being on camera, being asked. I mean, she's been overwhelmed. I can't say that. But if people want to believe it is witchcraft, or if people want to believe that is the neighbors who want her gone because they are jealous, they can believe so. There is a fictionation about God soup. Where it came from, it's only curry God, not a criticism, just a question. What the fixation about the gospel? I don't know anything about the God soup. I think God soup is something that we do, like a normal thing. It's healthy. We prepare God soup. We eat. We drink. We eat the God meat. I don't think it has anything to do with this. Maybe the only thing I can associate the God soup with maybe is hygiene and sanitation. Okay, whatever you can say. People are preparing that soup are not hygienic, are not clean. They don't wash their hands. You see them on videos. So that is the only thing I can associate it with, not anything to do with a cult or whatever, no. Does being overwhelmed cause diarrhea? Because they say she's diarrheaing. Overwhelmed maybe? I don't know. Yeah, okay, I can't really explain. Sometimes you may ask yourself a lot of questions and be like, oh, this is crazy. So yeah, guys, I can't really explain. That one thing I can tell you. cannot explain what's happening there. But one thing I know for sure is people get sick. Okay, everyone can get sick. So let's not make it a really a crazy thing. All right. So because I really think that it's my time to go. I really think that it's my time to go, and I want to appreciate you all for taking your time to watch my show today. I don't want to make it too long for today. As we winding down the month, it's the last day of the month. I just want to say thank you all so much for being of support. Everyone who has been here, the recent subscribers, welcome to the family. Recent channel members that you joined recently, welcome to the family. Please show love on the comment section as we're moving out. Like the video before you go, and let's continue this conversation down there in the comment section. Let me know what you think about over there. I was talking about something else, but now it looks like I'm tired already. Someone was telling me that it looks like I've drunk some vodka. Someone also said that I have taken that condensed liquor. I don't know. You guys are so bad sometimes. I saw those comments, but I chose peace. I didn't want to do violence today. So yeah, you guys say that today I'm high on some stuff, but I'm not. It's a Sunday. I'm from church. Praise God. I have my Bible here. This is Swahili. It's called Biblia. Biblia means Bible. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Have a nice one. Have a nice Sunday evening. See you in the next one video. Bye for now. I love you all so much. Like the video before you go. And thank you for your support. Thank you for the love and support. Appreciate you. Like big time. Seriously, I do. Happy new month in advance. I'll see you tomorrow. As we're beginning a new month, let the ball roll. Alright? Yeah. Okay.